Hey, what's up guys? It's Trevor with Embers Fireplaces and Outdoor Living here. Today is an experiment day. It is about between 15 and 17 degrees out here. And I thought it would be a good day to test how well these Traeger smokers perform in cold weather. That's a question we get a lot, is how do they hold up in the winter? So, because it's so cold out today, I thought it'd be a good day to test them. My question is we have the ironwood and then the timberline. The timberline is upgraded with an insulation system. My question is this one going to hold temp better because it's more expensive and it has more insulation on it? If you want a full comparison review between these two, click on the link up at the top of the video and you can get a fully detailed in-depth review that we've already done. So let's fire these bad boys up and see how they perform. Okay, you can tell it's cold out here. I haven't really seen that before. I fired them both up. They both say cold weather warm up. Not really doing much right now, but what's interesting about these grills is the regular Pro Series is only going to get up to 400 degrees, whereas these are both going to go up to 500. So you see I have them both set at 500. I'm not going to open the lid. I vacuumed out both burn pots, so they both have fresh, nice, clean burn pots in them. So it should be a pretty even test. We'll see what happens here in a few minutes. Come back and check on it. Okay, we're 7 minutes in. They are both dogging a bit, but I'm starting to smell some smoke, so they should be just about ignited here. So far, the same. So I came out, we're about 20 minutes later. Ironwood's at 483, 484. Timberline, which is the upgraded model, sitting at 480. So that guy's actually a little bit warmer. I will say, for whatever reason, this one had a delayed ignition, so that might be a little bit of an anomaly there. But so far, this extra insulation isn't really making a difference as far as the ironwood's doing just as good of a job in the cold temperature. I will say this is much hotter than this. You can sort of place your hand on this so it's well insulated. You can definitely tell the insulation makes a difference, whereas this I can barely touch it. It's too hot. But once it gets there, I'm wondering if it's going to hold temp, but so far I don't see a big difference in the insulation being a factor. Up now it's climbing up there. Maybe just hold on, hold your horses. We'll see, maybe I'm wrong here. Stay tuned. I'm going to check it in 5 minutes. They both recovered pretty nicely from opening the lid a couple times. I didn't really see that as making any difference, so opening and closing the lid, they both did about the same. Well, I think the experiment is over. She's still sitting at $499, almost $500. That's the ironwood. We go over here, $494. These are fluctuating between 5 and 7 degrees. I mean, come on, what do you expect out of these guys? 17 degrees out here. These poor babies, these poor things are out here just dogging, just working like a dog out here. But what's my conclusion? Well, definitely don't buy the timberline if you think it's going to get to temp faster, especially in colder climates. Both performed absolutely awesome. They both exceeded my expectations. That being said, even though this is more insulated, even though it doesn't make a difference on the temperature, there's still a lot of nice upgrades to the timberline product, more cooking space. We have a full gasket seal all the way around here, so it definitely lets out less smoke, which I think just helps lock in a little bit of moisture here and there. Whereas this, we definitely get smoke. You can kind of see it leaking out the front here. Again, not a huge deal. But if you buy the timberline thinking that you're gonna hold temp better as compared to the ironwood, based on this test, you'd be wrong, because the ironwood just does awesome. So 2 awesome products, both exceeded my expectations. I'm gonna turn these guys off so these poor things can have a break. But they are just working themselves to death out here. So that's my experiment. I don't know how helpful it is, but if you guys can, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. Thanks so much for checking out this video today.